world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another game to the channel, Subnautica. Now this is a game that I've played before, but it's been a long time and they've made a lot of updates. So let's get started. Now I'm going to go ahead and play on survival mode. I like the fact that I need to eat, I need to get water. O2 is a requirement, but I don't want to do, a single life because I die in this game. It is not, I'll be down there enjoying myself, going, ooh and ah, look at all the plant life. Isn't this stuff cool? Oh my god, I forgot to breathe. And then I'm dead.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
This is gonna hurt. Oof. Now, when I originally started playing this game, they didn't have the sequence. When you started the game, you were already on the surface. There was no fire. You were in the survival pod. Now WASD to move. Pick up the fire extinguisher. Oh, yeah, that's smart. Walk into the fire. Now this is a game in alpha, early access. We also didn't have this, which is actually pretty nice.
Initializing PDA in emergency mode. This program will catalog your inventory, record essential information, and issue survival advice as necessary. It has one directive: to keep you alive on a hostile world. Good luck.
So this is where how you access your inventory, blueprints that you may or may not have, your ping manager. This is for different life pods, and this I didn't have before. You can turn off the notification. You can set what color you want for it. Photo gallery if you're into that thing, and your data bank, all the stuff that you find. Let's see, tab to get out of that. Go ahead and put the fire extinguisher away. I don't need to be carrying that with me. I will take water. 1 water and 1 food with me. Now this is a medical kit fabricator and it'll take time. Right now you'll see it's 1%. Once that gets to 100, there'll be another medical kit in there. This is your life pod systems, and right now it's damaged. And then this is our communication system. It's also damaged. The rest of the stuff in here, other than the ladder and the hatch to get in and out under the water or on the surface, the only other thing is your fabricator. Now with this, you can fabricate everything that you need. Electronics, advanced materials, basic survival, subsistence. Right now you only have it for water. Once you catch some fish, you can cook fish. When you have salt and fish, you can make cured fish. There's your equipment, your tools, and the one thing we need right now is a repair tool. So we need to get some cave sulfur, titanium, and salt deposits, 2 salt deposits, to be able to make a repair tool and fix our place up. Deployables. We have beacon, a waterproof walker, and a grav sphere. This is like you can get fish to, it pulls the fish in, makes them easier to catch. Now, on the bottom right hand, or excuse me, bottom left hand side, you have your O2, your health, your food, and your water. You can see I'm starting to get hungry. So I'll go ahead and eat that real quick. And like I said, I prefer the survival aspect in this game, which means that you need to catch
Aurora
fish.
suffered catastrophic hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected in 100-meter range.
That's the Aurora. That's the ship that you're on. It's crashed. We will eventually go to that ship, but that'll be further in the future. Some aerial life. There's a planet out there. I mean, this game is beautiful. I'm saying, extremely beautiful.
Environment: uncharted, ocean planet. Oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere. Water contamination high.
There's some quartz. So this is the world that you're going to attempt to survive in. Ooh, ooh. Boomerang fish. If you can catch them, they're good eating. These fish right here
Discovered.
is the ones that you
Alien
can
life
turn
forms
into
may
water.
have unexpected characteristics and applications. Utilizing alien resources
go.
is a proven
That's one I
survival
like to eat.
strategy. Good.
Oh, my O2 is out.
Oxygen.
There. And she'll warn you about,
New
she'll just go,
creatures
oxygen. There we go, boomerang fish. I think I've collected enough fish for now. I need some salt. You can get titanium from the metal salvage. You use your fabricator to break it down. Oh, that's a hot water hydro thing, and you can actually use that for energy later on. Let's go and put the fish away. I don't need to be carrying the fish in my hand the whole time. There's salt. Alright, I need another salt. Just scanning real quick. I think I see one over here. Pick up metal as I'm going by. The noises in this game are really cool. I'm gonna go up for O2. Watch out for those guys right there. They're like sea cows. And when you get too close to them, they get startled and they fart out this yellow stuff. And it'll poison you. They sound really cool, but yeah. They are an environmental hazard. More quartz used for making, limestone. If you break these, you'll get resources out of them. I just got some titanium, but you can get copper, you can get gold. I almost caught the fish. Like I said, food and water, you need to catch fish and or have salt to make bleach so you can make water. Let's see what's in this limestone. Gold, okay. I mean, I'd prefer to get copper. Copper's kind of important at this stage. Lead. I'm gonna go up for air real quick. There's a crashed. You'll get stuff that I'll tell you, go check this place out. It'll be coordinates. I haven't gotten it yet, but since I stumbled on it, I'll take their data. I'll look at it a little bit later.
Blueprint acquired.
A compass. Ooh, nice. That's something new. It wasn't in the game before when I was playing. I'll look up how to make that, but I still need one more salt, right? I'm getting a lot of quartz, but I'm just not finding the salt. And I think this is quartz, yep. Alright, I think I've gotten too far away from the pod, because typically the stuff that you need at the very beginning is right around your survival pod.
Oxygen.
Not that they make the game easy. There's salt right there, I think. But they do make the few things that you need to get started pretty much, there we go. Ah, salt. Oh, that's an egg, isn't it? You can find these creature eggs, and if you pick them up and you put them in an aquarium in your place, you can hatch the eggs. Now, there's also something else. I need to make a scanner, because then you can scan all this stuff, which is actually pretty cool. You gather information, you can get blueprints that way. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'll make some water with a bladderfish. It's pretty messed up. I have salt, but I do not want to waste my salt for making the fish. I'll cook one fish right now, and I'll keep the other fish in my inventory.
Cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Go ahead and make all this titanium. Now, stuff doesn't stack in this game. Storage is a premium in this game. That is definitely one thing that you have to be prepared for. Copper wire, a computer chip. That'll come later. A floating air pump can pump air down to you if you're going like for a deep dive or something. Cave sulfur. Ah, I forgot the cave sulfur. Alright, sun's coming back up. Maybe those are the caves I need to be heading for. As I go by, I'll grab some creep vine. I'll need that too. Oh, I have to. Oh, yeah, I was say. Should be able to just pick the creep vine. Now, that stuff's pretty large, so you gotta be careful. Alright, this is a cave. I should find what I'm looking for here. Ah. Oh, zero! Man, I shouldn't have to go this deep for cave sulfur. Oh, salt. Nice. Oh, I feel like an idiot. You know, it's been sitting right in front of me. I've probably been missing it, but I'm gonna grab the salt where I can. Searching.
Oxygen.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna find the cave and I'll bring you guys back. Okay. That right there, that torpedo thing, that's like a living torpedo. It'll make this noise.
Oxygen.
No. I'm gonna get it. Alright. And that's where you get cave sulfur. Now that one wasn't actually in a cave, it was right on the edge. I'm blacking out. Oh, just barely made it. So I was swimming all the way around looking for an actual cave, and sure enough, it was right here the whole time. So that's what you're looking for. And anytime you get near, these things will shoot out of their pods. And if they hit you, they'll do a decent amount of damage. What I usually like to do is just kind of swim backwards and shift right or left as I need to. Oh, I'm close to, Yep, I knew I was close to one of the farting guys. I heard you. Alright, I need to grab some fish for food and definitely water. That's what I want right there. Come here. Bladderfish. Thank you. Put them away. I don't need to hold them out like a trophy or something. Maybe that's right. Thank you. And one more. Man, that flare's still going. Huh. I just saw a bladderfish. There he is. You need these things for water. I'm gonna try to grab
oxygen
and get back up. Thank you. Alright, let's get this repair tool made. And I'll get me some water, too. Oh, I put the titanium away. That's why. I was like, I should have what I need. Now my space is starting to become a problem. And like I told you it would, because this game is definitely all about the space management. Got a repair tool made. Basic materials, silicone rubber. I'm gonna need that because I want to make a knife. And I'll probably need some more titanium. Tools. Nope. Okay, I had enough titanium on me.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. As an essential survival tool for 2.5 million years, the knife remains the only exception. Sorry about that.
So if I want to make the scanner, I've got to make a battery. I need to find some copper ore. So that's the next thing I do is go searching for copper. But now I actually have a knife. Put that on 1, put that on 2. Keep hitting escape to get out of the menu. Let's make water. Now, if you hold down shift while you're crafting, the menu stays up. You can shift, you can click through other menus while it's actually doing stuff. A time-saving thing. Alright, and I'll go ahead and cook another pepper. Or peeper, excuse me. Still not going to waste my salt. Not yet. When I'm getting further into the game and I'm actually going out and exploring more, then I'll want to cook the pepper with salt. Picking up a nice amount of quartz. But I'm probably going to have to make some glass because I just have way too much. Let's try to break this down and make lubricant. That'll save a lot of room in my inventory. Now I can make the little lock storage. I don't want to do that. It's very little storage, and in my mind, not really worth it. Now, if I run into a problem, I guess I'll have to. But for right now, I'm going to try to hold off. There we go. I mean, it doesn't really help my storage situation too much, but that just breaks down in from 4 to 4, so it's not going to make a difference. All right. Let's go ahead and fix my survival pod. Yeah, and he touches him. Burns his finger. That's also new. There we go. Gives you a status. Now everything is good to go. Repair the communications tool.
A new message has arrived. Playing message.
This is an automated bounce back from the Aurora mining vessel. Your distress signal has been received. An emergency relief team will be dispatched to your location. Estimated arrival time, 9 hours.
That is a long time to wait for rescue. I'd be worried if that's the message I got. Keep doing that. Sorry. And he twirls his knife. Now, you can defend yourself and attack sea life with that if you need to. But now I need to find copper. So I'm looking for limestone deposits. One of the best places to find that stuff is in those coral tubes. But you're looking for a really big coral tube. And I want to say it's over this way. See how that coral tube wraps up like that? There's another one and it's huge. And there's a lot of deposits in it. Actually, what I should have done is made myself some flippers. I know it's not in the deeper, it's in the shallower. Okay, those guys you gotta watch out for. They will definitely mess you up if you get in their area. They're territorial, but if you throw titanium metal. They like to play with metal, and they'll leave you alone because they'll be playing with the metal and not trying to eat you. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Now, they also, if you get them to play with their with metal, they can break off their teeth. And like, if you want to make the Cyclops, you have to make this particular type of glass, and you have to have their teeth to make the glass. Oh, fish jumping up into the air. That was kind of cool. It's like, what is that? Oh, no, watch out. I don't want to get hit by that. Where's my life pod? Okay, over there. Looking for deposits on the side of the rocks. I also want to make air tanks as soon as I can so I can stay underwater longer. Now, there are different biomes. The further you go out and the deeper you go, the different biomes you'll find. Creep vine, they want you to cut it because it gives you a recipe. I'll grab a couple of those real quick.
Acquired.
Now I'm just swimming around with the knife because it's the only thing I can put in my hand right now. There's no reason to swim around with the repair tool. And actually, I think I swim faster if I get rid of it. Oh, there's another creature right here I haven't seen before. What are you?
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased by 11%.
Just by finding one piece of copper. Now that'll allow me to make a battery so I can make a scanning tool. So I get lucky and find some more. Now it seems really slow right now. It's like, God, it takes forever to get from one place to another. There are craft that you can make. Once I get the scanner, I can find the blueprints for making a personal, what would you call it? I forget the name of it, but it's a little personal craft. You swim behind it and you hold on to the bars and it has a powered motor that pulls you along. It's actually pretty cool. I need the mushrooms. Ooh, I don't think I have enough mushrooms. Fortunately, there's mushrooms right below us. There's mushrooms right. It used to be you could actually eat the mushrooms. And I remember when they changed it, and if you didn't read the patch notes, like I didn't, when you go down there, you grab the mushrooms, and you start eating them, and you were killing yourself. Fiber mesh. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a fiber mesh. Electronics. Make a battery. Took 2 acid mushroom. Now I need to make more batteries, so that's a continuous thing. And you can also make a battery charger as well. Rebreather will help you stay down longer. But I want the scanner. I need some titanium on me. I'll get used to it, I promise, at some point. Let's make a scanner.
The handheld spectroscope scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvaged technology and to record alien biological data.
Oh, I need to get some more fish. Basic materials. I really needed some more silicone rubber because I want to make the fins. Fins needs 2 silicone rubber.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment. Death by malnourishment, 7%. By physical injury, 11%. By exposure to radioactive crash site materials, 19%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
Man, she's just a ray of sunshine, isn't she? Alright, that's my time today. I am Critical. This has been Subnautica. Hope you guys have enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.